is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alya if you are new here. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be doing an update on how I feel about the Cocunat curly hair products. So a few months back, I did a full review on the Rich Strengthening line. I ordered all of the products from that line, and I did a complete review on my first impressions of the products. Since filming that video, I have received quite a few comments of people asking for an updated review, how I feel about the products, telling me how the products worked for them, and basically what every single person said was they found the products to be extremely dry on their hair and they stopped using it. And I am here today to tell you that I feel the exact same way. So after about 2 full weeks of using these products, maybe a little bit longer, I noticed that my hair was extremely dry and brittle. Like, it felt like straw, it wasn't holding its curl pattern, and it just looked awful. It looked really dull. But essentially, I just could not figure out what the deal was. And I have struggled with finding hair products that work for my hair for a really long time, and it's taken me actually some really extensive research and knowledge that I've come upon just recently to really figure out how to keep my hair feeling nice and hydrated without the frizz, without being weighed down. So let's talk about the shampoo and conditioner again. So the main thing after going back and kind of researching and just really re-looking at the ingredients list, I did notice that in the shampoo, it does contain sodium chloride, which is essentially salt. So obviously that's not really good for your hair. Salt is extremely drying, and if you already have dry hair, that's really just not going to help you. It also contains lemon extract, which all of these products do. Now, what I noticed about the lemon extract was it made my scalp extremely dry and itchy. Lemon obviously is very acidic, the pH in it is very high, and it can be very irritating to skin. So obviously the health of your hair starts at the root, and if your scalp is really irritated, this could definitely play a role into how it is affecting the length of your hair. So all of the products in the Rich line are all lemon scented, and the lemon is not that far down on the list of ingredients, which tells me that there is a pretty significant amount of it. Obviously not crazy because it is 5th or 6th on the list, but it is still in there. And the other thing that I noticed is any ingredients in here that would be more hydrating for your hair, such as coconut and things like that, are really, really low on the list. The shampoo itself really is not a hydrating product anyway. But if we move into the conditioner contains coconut oil and kernel oil, which is 6th and 7th on the list. So again, if you are looking for a product that's going to be really hydrating, you don't want them to be too low on the list of ingredients. However, it does have glycerin, which is the 3rd ingredient, so that is good for hydration. Glycerin, any sort of avocado, coconut, shea butter, these are all things you want to look if you want hydration in your hair. But the main thing that I really noticed about all of these products is none of them seem to contain protein. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but most hair products that contain protein, the word that is used is usually hydrolyzed or keratin or something along those lines. So hydrolyzed coconut or just hydrolyzed rice protein, things like that. And what I have discovered, in order to get my hair to be at its healthiest, I need a very even balance of protein and moisture. And this is something that has taken me 29 years to learn. Honestly, I had no idea that there was really a difference. I didn't really understand that even if you have a lot of protein in your hair products, your hair can still be really dry and brittle and limp because it is not getting any moisture. But if I use a lot of moisturizing products and I have no protein, you can essentially get the same effect. So it's really confusing and really difficult. As far as I've been able to tell, there is 0 protein in any of these products. And if you are purchasing the entire line, that means you are also not getting any protein in the styling products, because none of the styling products contain protein either. So let's start with the Curl Booster. Now, the Curl Booster does have some coconut oil, some Argania spinosa oil. Again, it does have the lemon, but usually you don't put this directly on the roots, so it might not irritate you so much if you just use this. But there is no protein in this curl booster, and again with this curl hold spray, it's pretty basic. Lemon oil in here again. And then I really was not a fan of the capillary argan serum. This made my hair extremely greasy and just sticky and weighed down. And I will be talking about some products that I really recommend that I've put together for this video, including a replacement for this oil. This again has lemon in it. It says this can be used for face, although I don't really recommend putting lemon on your face. It is really drying. So I'm not a fan of this, won't use this again for sure. So my conclusion with the reason your hair is feeling extremely dry from the Cocunat products, at least if you are using the Rich Repair line, which is the line that I purchased, it is because you are getting no protein out of your hair products. So it is all moisture and no protein. The other thing that I wanted to point out is if you are using products with like a lot of oils in them, oil is not hydration. So oil will seal the moisture barrier into your hair, but it is not going to provide your hair with moisture. So if you are using products that already don't have a lot of moisture and then you are adding an oil, like for instance, if you're adding this oil on top, you are sealing the cuticle of your hair, and whatever small amount of moisture from these products that you have, you're sealing in, and then no more moisture is going to be able to penetrate the barrier of the oil. And something that I was doing wrong for many, many years is I was applying the oil first. Out of all my styling products, I would do the oil. This is a huge no-no. You do not want to do this. And the reason is, like I said, the oil is going to seal the cuticle of your hair. So any other products that you are putting on top are not being absorbed into your hair. They're just weighing it down and coating it. And this is really going to just create super dry, angry hair. So do not do that. Make sure that you are using a balance of moisture and protein, and then seal it with an oil at the very end of your routine. So I'm hoping that enough people knew that, and I was basically one of the only dumb ones who did not know that. So now that I've dissected why I believe the Cocunat hair products are not working for so many people's hair types, I am going to show you the current routine and products that I've been using where I have been seeing really amazing results. I'm really excited to show these to you guys. I have been searching for products that work for my hair for a very long time. I recently went to see a hair specialist because I was seeing a lot of breakage and hair loss, and even just like in these areas here, a lot of thinning, and we did a lot of different testing and stuff like that to see if maybe it was like a vitamin deficiency, if I was low in iron. Everything came back normal, and that tells me that a lot of the damage was probably due to not understanding my hair type and just using products that did not work well together and just really not balancing moisture and protein. So when you don't balance it, you will experience a lot more brittle hair, breakage, potential hair loss, just frizziness, all kinds of things that obviously if you have curly hair, you just don't want to be dealing with. The first product is the Shea Moisture Superfruit 10-in-1 Multi-Benefit Shampoo. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was not Shea Moisture's biggest fan. I have 3A curls and my hair is very fine. Like I have a lot of it, but it is very soft and fine. It's not coarse at all. And any sort of heavy butter really, really weighs down my hair. But what I love about this shampoo is it does do a bit of cleansing. So it definitely helps with, you know, cleansing your scalp a little bit and getting rid of buildup. It's not going to replace like a proper heavy duty scalp cleanser. So I do still use that maybe like once or twice a month. But what is great about this is it does have protein and moisture in it. So it has hydrolyzed rice protein, which is really, really nice. And it also does have shea butter, however, it's not super high on the list, so I don't experience any heavy weighed down greasy hair from it. It also has biotin, marula oil, aloe leaf juice, and aloe is extremely hydrating for your hair. So this is like the perfect combination shampoo for getting plenty of protein and hydration, and honestly, it is an amazing shampoo. I cannot say enough good things about it. Now I have been pairing that with my Jamaican black castor oil strengthen and restore conditioner. Now if you're just looking at the front of this, this says shea butter, peppermint, apple cider vinegar. I was really on the fence about buying this conditioner because again, shea butter. I have tried Shea Moisture conditioners in the past and they have absolutely just made my hair very flat. So I was a little nervous to try this. One of the first ingredients is coconut oil. It also has shea butter. It has castor seed oil, which I love castor seed oil for hair growth and just making my hair feel very thick and voluminous. It has hydrolyzed keratin, so again there's protein, hydrolyzed rice protein, and it does have aloe leaf juice. So I just think that this is really an amazing conditioner. I have had no issues pairing the shampoo and conditioner together, even though they are not from the same line. I honestly think that has helped, because sometimes when you pair the same shampoo with the same conditioner, you may get too much of one thing and it might just weigh down your hair. Your hair may just not like it. So definitely recommend this. And these are all sulfate, paraben free, all that good stuff. Very affordable. You can get them at the drugstore. And what I have noticed, and I know a lot of people say not to do this, but for my hair, I have to condition the roots. I absolutely have to. If I don't, I get lots of broken little pieces all over here. They never grow out and I just have a lot of extra frizz. And what I love about this is I can condition the roots with this, and it's not a very heavy, thick conditioner. So when I rinse it out, it is not left being weighed down or greasy at the roots. So if you are noticing a lot of breakage and dryness around the roots, try conditioning your scalp. I know it sounds weird and like every curly video pretty much tells you not to do that, but trust me, do it. So once I finish shampooing and conditioning, I always do a deep conditioning mask. I wash my hair like once, maybe twice a week. And I feel like deep conditioning has really changed the game for me. So if I feel like I've had enough protein in my hair, like for instance, those two products did have protein in them, I will just use a deep conditioner that is hydrating only. And the one I've been really liking lately is actually from Garnier. Again, I'm not usually a huge fan of their products, but I really like their Ultimate Blends, Nourishing Hair Food, Banana and Shea. And this one has been really good about moisturizing my hair but not being overly heavy and thick and not weighing it down. There's no silicones and it's a pretty natural ingredients list. It has coconut oil, avocado oil, shea butter, obviously banana. So you really don't want to use protein in all of your products. Again, you will get protein overload. So maybe if you are using protein in your shampoos and conditioners, don't use it in your deep conditioning hair mask. So this one is really good. It doesn't have any protein in it and it's very affordable. Again, you can pick it up at the drugstore. Now, if you have the opposite problem and you have moisture overload and no protein in your hair products, then I highly recommend this coconut keratin and coconut oil mask. Now, this is literally a fantastic hair mask. I love this. I picked this up off of Amazon. This contains castor oil, it has glycerin, it has olive oil, and it has hydrolyzed keratin in there, so this does have protein. However, the protein is a bit lower on the list, so you can get away with using this if you want with shampoos and conditioners that potentially have protein. Just test it out, see how your hair feels. If you notice that it is looking drier afterwards, maybe don't use this every single time. Use it like once a month if you just feel like you need an extra little protein boost. But I really love this. Again, it wasn't super expensive, under $20, I believe. Now let's move on to styling products. I have noticed that a leave-in conditioner has been a game changer for me, and it might seem excessive because I have already conditioned and then I have already done a hair mask. But if your hair is as dry as mine, trust me, you may need it. So the product I have been using lately is the Care Natural Textures. And although it says Care and you might think maybe it's keratin, it's not. I don't know why they call it that. There's no keratin in it that I can see. What I love about this leave-in conditioner is, again, there's no protein in here. And you just have a bunch of different fruit and seed oils in here. Now, this does contain lemon peel extract, but you are not putting a leave-in conditioner at your root because that will weigh it down and make it greasy. So you stick this only on the lengths and ends of your hair and you won't experience any itching and it doesn't smell like lemon. So I really love this. This is the perfect leave-in conditioner for me because it's just hydrating and heavy enough without weighing down my hair, but it keeps it moisturized all week. This next product I have been using for years and I always come back to it because it is always the OG #1 product, and that is the Kinky Curly Original Curling Custard. I love this curling custard. It is amazing. It doesn't dry your hair out. You can easily scrunch it out when you are done and get the cast out, and it leaves you with really soft, bouncy curls that are not weighed down. It doesn't irritate my scalp. It doesn't make my hair greasy. It's just fantastic. So it contains chamomile, nettle and marshmallow, aloe vera juice, agave nectar extract, and vitamin E. And there is no protein in this. So again, fantastic. If you're using something with protein already, you don't want your styling products to have protein in them. So this is really fantastic because it really just locks in the moisture in your hair and keeps the frizz out. It is perfect. And lastly, to lock all of those products in, I use this $2 Hask Argan Oil Repairing Hair Oil, and it's just this dinky little guy here. And you can pick this up at pretty much any pharmacy or drugstore. It's very cheap. This is just the best one I've come across because I can put this on the roots of my hair, I can put it on the lengths of my hair, I can put it in my hair every day. It does not make my hair greasy, it does not weigh it down. It really just locks in the moisture and keeps it looking nice and shiny. And I can't say enough good things about it. I've tried a million different hair oils, and the only ones that I've liked is this one, which is really affordable, or the Moroccan oil one, which is a bit pricier. That one's about like $40. And to me, they operate pretty much the same. So oil at the very end to lock in all of your other products and seal in all of that moisture. So that is it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video and got some useful information out of it. I have linked all of the products down below in the description box, so feel free to check that out. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. Thank you so much for watching.